everyone, it's Aunt Fernita. Today's story is called From Sorrow to Joy. The memory verse is from Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 13. It says, "I will turn their mourning into gladness. I will give them comfort and joy instead of sorrow." Today's message is Jesus gives his love and grace freely. Twyla was at the store and saw some candy on the counter. She took it without paying for it because she thought it was free. Her dad saw what had happened and asked her to do the right thing and pay for the candy. We'd all like something good for free, wouldn't we? Well, did you know that Jesus gives his love and grace freely? And those are better than candy. Jesus and his friends talked and laughed together as they walked along a dusty road. The little mountain village of Nain lay before them. The road was rough and rocky in places as it led up to the village. Along the way, Jesus had been telling people about God's love for them, and he had been healing the sick that were brought his way. Nearing Nain, the happy group were met by a sad sight leaving the city gate. As the procession came closer, Jesus and his friends learned that a widow had lost her only son. Jesus looked at the heartbroken mother. He felt her sadness and sorrow as she wept for her son. He knew that she had lost her husband to death some time before. Her son had been the only one to take care of his mother, but now she had no one. She would probably be left penniless and homeless. The woman walked on weeping and did not notice Jesus. He came close to her and spoke gently. "Don't cry," he said. Then he turned to the open coffin carrying her son. The men carrying the coffin stopped when Jesus put his hand on it. Everyone waited to see what would happen next. Jesus' friends gathered around. Those in the funeral procession stood quietly nearby. What would Jesus do? They probably wondered. Jesus looked at the still body. Then he said, "Young man, I tell you, get up." Suddenly the widow's son sat up and began to talk. The news about Jesus breaking up a funeral traveled far and wide. People had never heard of such a thing. This was the first time that Jesus, while on earth, brought someone back to life. Those who watched were amazed. They began to praise God, saying, "A great prophet has risen among us." The news about Jesus breaking up a funeral traveled far and wide. People had never heard of such a thing. This was the first time that Jesus, while on earth, brought someone back to life. But those who were there and saw it were quick to tell others. Jesus has the same love for us that he showed the widow and her son. She didn't ask for help from Jesus. Jesus saw her tears and her sorrow. His love for her and concern for her suffering caused him to perform this miracle. Truly, Jesus turned her sorrow into joy. Jesus can turn our sorrow into joy too. He loves every one of us and wants us to be happy. And he will turn many sorrows into joy when he comes again. At that time, he will bring those from the grave who gave their hearts to him before they died. What a day of joy that will be. Mothers, fathers, boys, and girls will be together again to live with Jesus forever.
Created and produced by Falvo Fowler. This podcast is read by Frenita Buddy Fullwood for Gracelink.net. Animation and artwork by Diogo Godoy. Audio is post-produced by Faith Toe at Studio El Piso in Singapore. The theme music is by Clayton Kinney. The audio engineer was Maurice Bailey.